Hey guys, I'm going over our new and updated fishing pack. So we have done a couple runs of these in the past, and they've been out of stock for a while, and we came back with some new updates with them. And I'm just gonna go over those features and just the overall features of the fishing pack. So the new changes for this version versus any past version that you might have seen out there is that we added the MOLLE webbing on the bottom of the pack. So what this allows you to do is attach our handgun holsters to the bottom, the bear spray holster to the bottom, and some other pouches that we do have and that will be coming out as well. So we added the MOLLE webbing to the bottom. We added a zipper across the back. So before this was just a slot pocket, so now it is zippered so you can close it off. We found that it was so wide that a zipper works a little bit better to seal it off. And then we added structured foam to the main body, and what this does is give it a little bit better shape and allows you to store a little bit more into it as well. So that is the main changes between this version and our last one. So I'll just kind of go over the general size of it. As you guys can see, relative to myself, here is our Joey pack for comparison as well. We have a lot of people ask us the difference between that. So width-wise, they're about the same. I have the measurements up on the website, but you can see the fishing pack is quite a bit thicker. I think the rear section is about 2.5 inches deep, and the front is as well, but you can overstuff it to put a little bit more in there compared to the Joey, which is pretty thin. So general size comparison, footprint, you guys can see the difference between the two. Quite a bit more that you can hold in the fishing pack. Some of the other cool features about our fishing pack that is designed with fly fishing in mind is that our magnetic hemostat holder runs down the middle with this MOLLE webbing. So as you can see, you can just stick your hemostats to the outside and it'll actually hold them. But what it was really designed is you can weave your hemostats behind the MOLLE webbing and the magnets hold it, so you can virtually shake it and the hemostats won't fall out. You can still pull them out easy. You can even run them from underneath and it's strong enough to hold it and they won't fall out. So once again, the magnets are pretty strong and will hold it in place, but you still can pull it out pretty easily. We have 2 stretch pockets along the front. These are big enough to theoretically put a fly box on each side, or you can throw tippet in the front. So here's kind of a standard size fly box that you guys might be familiar with. It can fit in that front pouch easily. We have 2 stretch pockets on each side. Works great for holding floatant. Sometimes I'll just throw miscellaneous line that I have into these stretch pockets. It's just kind of a catch-all. It is sized nicely for a Leatherman tool. Will fit in the size, just to kind of give you a relative size dimension. Pretty close to the same size pockets as our binocular packs, if you guys have one of those. The main compartment has a fold-down fly shelf. So you can see it's got this stretch wings on the side, so it works as a nice bucket to kind of work off of when you're in the river in case you drop something. It'll catch it in here and kind of gives you a nice working shelf. The inside has a 4-inch panel of loop running across the front, and you can buy additional inserts like this and then attach 2 in there. It fits 2 nicely on the inside, so we do sell those additional foam inserts, or you could take these out and have a couple other ones depending on what you guys are targeting. It allows you to do that and kind of customize it and build out the fishing pack. But even with those in there, you can store quite a bit. There are 2 stretch pockets on the inside of the fishing pack in the front right here. That will also take a little bit larger fly box that would be able to fit in there, and you would still be able to zip it shut. So you really can hold quite a bit in here in the front pouch, and then that leaves the rear compartment, which has a front zippered pocket along the front. I don't know if you guys can see that, but essentially this whole front panel has a zippered pocket that is great for holding tippet or any other low profile items. Your phone can fit in there nicely. It is a little bit bigger, so you can take traditional, a little bit larger fly boxes and insert them in there. I've even shoved a full size, just like 16-ounce water bottle in the fishing pack when I've been using that too, depending on what I'm targeting. I also use this for stream bass fishing in certain situations, so it actually fits a bunch of, what do you want to call them, like lure bags or like worm bags, or I mean just grubs and things like that fit nicely in here. So I've loaded this up before with that, depending on what I've been targeting for smallmouth or largemouth. The main compartment also has 2 more stretch slot pockets in the back that'll hold most cell phones. So this is a Galaxy S9 phone. It will fit nicely in the back, and you can see that it'll zip up, Plus size phones I don't think would work vertically in it, but you can definitely fit, you know, you could put your phone in the rear mesh pocket. So basically there's a lot of storage in this fishing pack compared to our Joy Pack. Joy Pack works great for river fishing as well, and I've used that for when I'm carrying a lot less with me, but you can really store a lot in this pack. I've also seen people run binoculars in this pack as well, and then carry like a sidearm in the back pocket. So you really kind of, just because we call it our fishing pack, it's not only limited to just doing that. So I've seen a lot of people use it for really a bunch of miscellaneous purposes. So that being said, you can carry a full-size handgun in the back and it wouldn't print or show. So it's a nice way to carry concealed. We put these webbing tabs coming off 4 different sections. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put pin-on zingers here through this webbing. So you're not putting those pin-on zingers through the fabric. So it's a good attachment point. Or you can also take hemostats and pinch them off to here and have them hanging off. So just a couple different lash points that why we put those pieces of webbing here. So you can get pretty creative. Attaching tippet to the bottom as well with the MOLLE webbing. Really, you can build this pack out to do whatever you want and customize it to yourself. It has a quick little handle at the top too, so if you don't want to have the harness plugged into it, you can kind of just carry like that. I've done that a lot of times in our boat. Each pack does come with the padded mesh harness now, but we do sell these separately as a pack-only version as well if you already own one of our Bino packs and don't want to buy another harness. So I think that goes over everything. We have them in foliage green, solid wolf gray. This is a new color for us, wolf gray and coyote brown trim, similar two-tone to our Ranger green. And then we have our coyote brown and Ranger green two-tone as well. So once again, up on the website, check them out. The dimensions will be there, all the other specs. So check them out at marsupialgear.com.